You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I'd like to welcome everybody back, and some of you for the first time, to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast with a consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm Jay Hove.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What up? What's going on?
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's weekend?
Weekend was good.
Yeah.
Weekend was good, man.
So, what's definitely got some rest?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, man.
Jeff, how about yours?
I was good, man. How about yours?
Man, went to a wedding. Shout out to the homie, man. Got married. Congratulations on that.
Yeah.
Link up with the guys over there on deck. Hung out with them for a little while.
It's out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Atlanta's Atlanta.
Wakanda.
Hey, man, for sure. Atlanta is Atlanta. Camera's always on, Jeff.
Always, brother.
Better know it. Weezy, what we got up on the show today, champ?
We are redrafting the lottery of the first 14 picks of the 1996 NBA draft class. FSP style.
You better damn believe it.
Always. FSP style.
Most definitely. So let's kick it right back with you, man. Best of the week. Weezy, what you got?
Oh, best of the week for me, man. My Titans, man.
Titans, right.
Got a big boy winner.
Hey,
Got
guys
a
are
big boy
rolling.
winner today. 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Your quarterback looked like a quarterback today. He made some throws. He made some throws.
I'm making those throws, though.
I hear you, but
Yeah.
he had to make them, though.
Yeah.
Making no throws. Quarterback played good. Scrambled when he had to.
Hey,
Played good.
your receivers,
244 yards.
your receivers, though,
Corey Davis came alive.
you need to talk to your receivers, though.
That's not bad.
They can't catch a cold.
They had some big boy drops.
Oh, both teams had drops.
Huge drops.
Both teams had drops. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Best of the week, though. So what about you, Jeff?
NBA preseason, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We here.
Time.
Yeah, it is.
It's long.
That time of the year.
Yeah.
Throw. Yeah, for sure. My best of the week, man. Eric Reed getting signed.
Mm-hmm.
Worked up to right around $2 million,
Mhm.
which is a steal because he would have been signed the first day of free agency if it wasn't for him kneeling with Colin Kaepernick. So
the block was hot.
yeah, the block's definitely high. Yeah, most definitely, man. So $2 million, that's a steal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to Eric Reed, man.
Yeah, shout out to Eric Reed. What's your worst of the week, Weezy?
Kanye West. Saturday Night Live. I'm done with him.
Okay.
Done with him.
Okay.
That's all it is to it.
You done with him?
Yeah, and then Kanye West, my boy too. I like
Kanye
Kanye.
guy? Yeah, for
I
sure.
like Kanye.
Yeah.
It's hard to, but I gotta show him tough love. I'm done with him.
You done with him?
Yeah.
Most definitely. What about you, Jeff?
On a serious note, man, Christian Abercrombie of Tennessee State. Yeah, man, just, it was the play.
Did you saw the play?
Yeah, it doesn't look. It's a football play.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The coach was talking about it on radio this morning.
Yeah.
It doesn't show anything egregious. He was getting blocked.
Yeah.
Came to the sideline right before halftime, collapsed. And they performed emergency surgery at Vanderbilt. Luckily, the game was at Vanderbilt.
Right.
You know, he's
Right there.
get right
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean? So, definitely praying for that young man. To his family and Tennessee State's covering all their charges,
Yeah,
for
man.
hotel and stuff like that. So, definitely, praying, well wishes and things like that.
Yeah, man. Godspeed to that kid, man.
Absolutely.
Man, that's tough. My worst of the week is HBO ending boxing, man. For sure, man. 45 years. 45 years, man.
Yeah.
I remember having a friend of mine had the chip box. So
Shout out to that.
you know, the hot box.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Great
For sure.
box.
That was, I think it was Mike Tyson, Frank Bruno.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That's the highest rated fight that they've ever had, too.
Yeah.
1990, 89, something like that. For sure, man. But their last bout will be on October the 27th, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. And they have opportunity to pick up some smaller cars in November and in December, but they actually just got placed out of the marketplace. Like
Yeah.
they, Showtime picked up the bigger fights and the bigger fighters. Then you have, Premier Sports going to FS1 and
Yeah.
NBC Sports and things like that. And also the DAZN network picking up where you can stream boxing big fights with Michael,
Right.
Michael Buff, excuse me. So I don't know, man. It sucks not to have HBO. But
Is this the thing that deads boxing? This is officially the
No.
death of boxing?
I think Showtime has picked up the torch. They just couldn't keep up.
I get that.
They just couldn't. It's just like when the NBA left the NBC.
Right.
Of course, we loved the NBC theme music when it used to come on,
Right.
but they just couldn't keep up in the marketplace.
I can do that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's good. Damn.
I know, right? But make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. This week's show is the Kanye West albums ranked episode. Timely episode.
Yeah, good time, guys on deck over there. Jeff, I will always give you credit for this.
Okay.
You made me realize that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is his best album. I was under the assumption my whole life that it was late registration or graduation. Whatever. I think it was graduation, yeah. And I said back, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is a classic. It's timeless music. Timeless music. Yeah,
that guy right there, he don't know who
we would never see it, for sure. That's like, Penny Hardaway. Remember when Penny Hardaway was Penny Hardaway?
You gotta do that?
Yeah, we're gonna have to use Penny Hardaway because that's the we'll never see that Penny Hardaway again. Yeah. We'll never see that. Yeah,
like Penny might come on the court.
Oh yeah, Penny was all right in Miami, Phoenix,
and a couple of good games with the Knicks.
Phoenix on Penny.
Yeah,
Cam.
Yeah,
shout out to Cam. Speaking of Cam, man, look at these, man. Look at that.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, man. For sure. The Ladies Room podcast, man. Check out Rizzo and Anne Marie to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. The latest episode is up right now. You can catch up on past episodes and follow Ladies Room Podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies, most definitely, man. First for Dummies, me and my dog Animal Brown, the Self-Help Fashion Podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. You can catch our latest issue 31. It's up right now. Issue 32 will be up this week. Directly for the culture. Follow the show IG page at Fresh for Dummies. Also go to YouTube channel, check out COD Live. Hella episodes up right now. Easy to find. YouTube.com where your kicks and cop responsible.
I want to shout out to y'all, man. Put me up on StockX.
StockX, hey,
yeah.
Hey.
StockX got me, yeah.
Hey, yeah. StockX is a vibe, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
Got some stuff on there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Able to get a couple things off on StockX.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you can get,
yeah.
I'm all right. Most definitely.
Appreciate y'all for that.
StockX, for sure.
And you can read up on your favorite FSP co-hosts. All right. Purchase your FSP merchandise and catch up on past episodes from the shows we just mentioned and much, much more. How you do that, you ask Weezy? Just simply search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. RMG.
Most definitely, man. RMG, man. Change coming.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely RMG change.
Why go?
Why go? No, I'm going to go.
Go. Straight go.
Yeah, for sure. Straight go. Yeah, for sure. Most definitely.
No wrong go?
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You got to take a rest a second.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it, man.
All right, guys. So the Super Showdown pay-per-view from Australia is this weekend coming up. So you know what that means, right?
What does that mean?
Another episode of Who You Got?
Oh, shit.
All right.
Here we go.
So for the SmackDown World Heavyweight Championship, we got AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe in the rematch. Who you got, Weezy?
I'm going Samoa Joe.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Give me AJ Styles.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Next, we have The Shield, which is Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and I forgot my man's name. Dean Ambrose, excuse me. Versus Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler. Who you got, Weezy?
I'm going with Dolph Ziggler. Not The Shield. I don't like The Shield.
You don't like The Shield?
I'm going with The Shield.
You seen The Shield before?
Yeah.
Okay. Who you got?
What happened to my man Sasuke Shimanaki? What happened to him, dog? He ain't fighting? Where he at with it?
Shinsuke, come on.
Yeah, him.
Shinsuke he got some contract disputes coming up. That the rumors telling, man. They kind of keep my boy on the shelf. I don't like that.
That's what I'm rooting for, man. Shout out to Shinsuke. Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
There you go. Yeah. That's my favorite wrestler.
So who you got, though?
I'm going Braun Strowman.
It's a triple threat. So it's The Shield. It's Roman Reigns.
Just like The Shield.
It's Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose versus Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler.
Oh man,
The Shield.
I'm gonna roll The Shield.
That's a safe pick.
I'm gonna roll The Shield.
All right, in the main event, The Undertaker, with newly appointed Mayor Kane in his corner, versus Triple H with Shawn Michaels in his corner. Who you got?
I gotta go to HBK, man. Wherever you is.
Okay, you got Triple H. He's not wrestling though. He's just in the corner.
I gotta go to Undertaker.
All right, man. We're gonna have the results next week.
Undertaker's still wrestling?
Yeah, they can protect him.
Yeah,
just throw a couple of punches.
Yeah.
Walk.
Old.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Yeah, he better be.
Yeah, he's old. Ain't no getting to
it. In case you missed it, Weezy, what you got?
This week, in case you missed it, man.
Yeah.
Your boy J.R. Smith.
Switch. My starting two guard in NBA 2K.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Sure. Every year.
Does he hit a shot?
Hell yeah, wide open.
I ain't never seen that. But anyway, on the back of his leg, he has a Supreme logo tattooed on the back of his leg.
For sure.
Yeah.
And he won't be able to wear it. he won't be able to be seen in the NBA.
Yeah, for sure.
It has to be covered up for every game. He will be fine.
Yeah, he's gonna be banned. Like, hey, Supreme got to pay that fine.
Supreme got to pay that.
Supreme has to pay.
It's
that
a nice
fine.
tattoo, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a cool tattoo.
They all got some other questionable tattoos
Most
that have been seen during games.
Yeah.
If you know what certain lingo means.
Yeah.
But you gonna make them cover up Supreme though?
Come on, man. That's crazy. I got it in case you missed it, man.
Okay.
That somebody sent in. The sex doll robot
man.
that you can rent in Houston is available right now. To use a robot sex doll for 30 minutes, it costs $60. And to purchase one, it starts at $2,500. And the robotic dolls respond to touch, if you want to know.
So you saying to use it for 60 minutes?
For 30 minutes,
30 minutes, excuse me.
$60.
So it's like prostitution, robotic prostitution?
Robotic prostitution. He said that he wanted it to be a brothel.
Robotic pleasure. Ain't gonna say prostitution.
Shut up. You paying for pleasure.
Yeah, you paying
It's
for
prostitution.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. That's in case you missed it, man. Sex robot style, man. That's what we're here
That's
for.
what we're here for.
Yeah, for sure. Full
I
Sport
love
Press
this show.
Podcast.
I love this show.
Okay. Question of the week, fellas. This is the Six Flag Challenge, man. This is going on at your local Six Flags.
Okay.
Would you sleep in a real coffin next to someone body to body for 30 hours straight for $100,000?
What?
Mm-hmm. It's really going on at Six Flags.
So
It's just you by yourself, but this one adds $100,000 to it. You're sleeping body to body with somebody.
Just dead.
No. Y'all lie. But it's close. For $100K.
That's the next one. That's the question?
That's it.
That's
It's the
it.
Six Flag Challenge.
Yeah. So I got to stay in there for 30 hours.
For sure.
No matter what goes on.
Six Flag Challenge.
You can't breathe. It's closed,
They
yeah.
gotta pump in.
Yeah, it's
you can't. That's like suicide.
Yeah,
thing.
you die.
I'm
Yeah.
claustrophobic. I'm out of that one.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't
I'm
make
gonna
it.
try it. I'm pretty sure I can't make it.
I can't do it. I can't make it, bro. Yeah, for sure. Now, if I'm in there dolo, you know what I'm saying? I got a little TV that I can sit on the joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, like my
You
phone.
got the battery pack on my phone
Yeah.
and charge it up.
Yeah,
That's
for
all.
sure. But I ain't like, nah.
30 hours next to some, just laying there.
Just laying there.
Nah.
You gotta go body to body.
Nah, boss.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. You ain't got that?
No.
Cameraman, you jumping in? You doing it?
I'm gonna try it.
I'm not even trying that one. I don't like.
100 bands though.
Yeah, I
Games.
can't do a
Why
lot
is
with
Six
that.
Flags promoting it?
I don't know what Six Flags is
They
doing.
down?
I think they got a wooden one too. At least give me a nice
that's
jump.
tough.
Yeah, that's some WWE shit
Right,
for sure.
right.
Yeah, man. Tune us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe, but more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell the friends that stay in confidence.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. True Blood style.
True blood.
True Blood,
crazy.
for sure. About that Full Sport Press podcast. The revolution will be podcasted. Before we get started, first half, Weezy, you got a poll question for the listeners.
Yes, sir.
Let the people hear.
Poll question this week is: which team outside of the top four has the best chance to sneak into the college football playoffs? LSU, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, West Virginia.
All undefeated now. LSU's remaining, quote unquote, air quotes, tough games is Georgia and Alabama. Notre Dame has Virginia Tech and USC. Oklahoma has Texas, Oklahoma State, and West Virginia. And West Virginia has Texas, Oklahoma State, and Oklahoma. So the easiest way to sneak in, because LSU is going to lose to one of those guys. Oklahoma's going to lose, and West Virginia, somebody's
Somebody got
going
to lose right
So
there.
I think Notre Dame will have the best chance to sneak in because of their weak ass schedule.
Well, it be Michigan, and that win
Beat
looks
Michigan.
looks
really
a lot
good,
better
man.
now.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And they beat Stanford this week.
They
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Bryce Love was hurt again.
Yeah.
That's their fault.
Human ace bandage.
Yeah, I hate that. Looking
Yeah,
good.
looks good for Bryce. Yeah, for sure. But I would say Notre Dame has the best
I think they
chance
have
to
the
sneak in.
Unless Florida State look up and beat them.
I'm
Which
going
they
to
won't
tell you
have.
what human ace bandage is.
Who that?
Yes.
Did I not sit here on this podcast and tell y'all that Leonard Fournette was going to be hurt? And TJ Yeldon is the best back on that team.
I ain't saying that. I just saying what I knew what he was gonna say. 'Cause
He's
that's
on
great.
the ace bandage.
Yeah, for sure. And Tyler Eifert, too.
Nah, Tyler Eifert different though. His injuries, you see them though.
Yeah.
Like that's
Greg Golson is an ace bandage.
Greg Olsen, same injury,
Same,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, let us know what y'all think, man. Y'all ready to get started this first half?
Let's do it.
Let's
The
go.
first half is underway.
First half, hottest sports news of the past week, each and every week, like we do here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we start, I'm Jay Holt.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
On Weezy was popping.
Weezy, where can they find you on social media?
FSP_Weezy on Twitter. No, on IG.
Okay.
And I met how Weezy on Twitter.
What about you, Jay?
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm Jay Ho. Yeah, on Twitter and Instagram, for sure.
Catch me if you can.
Yeah.
Get them open?
Nah.
I was thinking about opening mine up, though.
For sure. Go ahead.
I was thinking
Let
about
me
it.
know.
Yeah.
Find me a kite. Let me know about that.
Let's know how it work out for
Yeah,
you.
and the cameraman is FSP_cameraman, for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Popping
Yeah,
Popping out here.
lit up.
Popping out here.
Yeah, one picture of you. Cameraman, can we get another picture this week? Yeah, it is.
Good filter. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
okay, for sure. First half, man, let's kick it off with some college football talk. As usual, college football recap, week 5. Let's start with the winners. Who wants to go first?
I got one.
Okay.
Miami with the 6 turnovers, man. 3 returns for touchdown against North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry Fedora is a dead man walking, I see.
Yeah.
Damn, North Carolina.
Yeah, that turnover chain was shining.
Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first one is UCF, man.
Okay.
The Knights clearly have Scott Frost's fingerprints all over, but Josh Heupel got those guys at 4-0.
Yeah.
And just the only thing, I think that they'll never actually play for the college football playoffs, but
You're right.
man, they got a good team, man. Frostman has some players there. They're playing the way that they're supposed to be playing. I just don't think they'll ever get a chance because they're going to be undefeated again this year.
Just let them out.
They're going to have back-to-back national championship.
Mythical
They
national
have
championship.
They have national champions on their stadium.
Yeah.
National champions.
They got rings and everything.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, they dismantle Power 5 opponents, man. They beat Pittsburgh like that. 45-14.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, for sure.
My winner was, it's hard to say this, it was TSU. TSU was my winner, man.
They look good.
They look good.
Shout out to Treon Harris.
Shout out to Treon.
9 catches for $115.
Couldn't guard
We're going to get Treon on the show, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. Get Treon in, man.
Still believe
Yeah.
Treon?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up,
TSU.
man.
Yeah, 9 catches,
Shout out
115.
to TSU, man. They came to play. Vanderbilt overlooked them.
Nah,
City
you know,
came out for it.
City
City came out.
City
City came out.
City came out. I really think of this one. City came out.
Yeah.
So you went to the game with you?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You didn't come.
I didn't call you, Jim.
Nah, that mess with you.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't call you. My bad.
That's how
For sure. Anybody got another winner?
I got one.
Yeah.
Florida State.
Ah, shit.
Only because I know y'all gonna call me at home. I'm just saying.
It was Louisville.
They could have. That could have been it. He lost that. They were done. It was 28-14 instead of going to the fourth quarter. He lose that game. He might want to fire him right there.
Yeah.
They still won the game.
Battle tested, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Best win he got so far.
for sure. That's a quality
It's
win
quality win.
for a good coach, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to your coach.
Because that seat would have been. I couldn't. If they lost that game, I couldn't argue for them
Hey.
at all.
Yeah, for sure. My second win is Clemson. I think they survived their worst nightmare.
Yep.
What we did see was their Achilles heel, no pun intended, but they were fully committed to Trevor Lawrence, him being hurt. You got Bryce coming through, making some plays, man.
Right.
Making some plays. You look, that kid, he did not know that he was going to play in a football game
Not at all.
yesterday. He feels some shoes, man. But the
that
thing
last
is,
drive.
yeah,
He looked good.
I know for sure.
Once he finally got settled in.
Yeah, but that's how good this Trevor Lawrence kid is. They are all in with an 18-year-old kid, man. He can do it, for sure.
But Syracuse, though.
Syracuse,
Syracuse
hey,
gives a number.
yeah. Shout out to
They beat
Dino.
them last year. They beat us this year. Like Syracuse,
Yeah.
that was just their first loss of the year.
Dino will have a new
Yeah.
job next year.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I don't
Absolutely.
understand what Clemson. They're supposed to have this great defensive
They
line.
do. That's how they won that game.
Yes, exactly.
That's how they won that game.
But they give up a lot of points, guys.
Man,
Yeah,
They
but
can't do
nah.
that against a good
Hey, man.
offensive team.
Oh, most def.
I mean, 27-23 is not a lot of points, first off.
But when their
They
offense
struggled,
was
Jay.
sputtering,
That defense kept them alive.
yeah, man.
Yeah, late in the game it did. But what I'm telling
That's
you,
when it counted.
That's when it came.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't have got there. They had to come back and win that game.
They had to. The defense allowed them to do that.
It allowed the quarterback to get comfortable.
Yeah,
Allowed him to
man.
get comfortable.
That defense
yeah.
like that. That's crazy.
It's a scare.
Y'all can't make me believe Syracuse went into Death Valley and was able to put
They
a
beat us
20.
last year.
Yeah, but that was at Syracuse.
That's true.
Syracuse went into Death Valley and gave them a football game.
I'm telling you, man, that's a good coach there on that Syracuse side, man, for sure. You got another win with you?
Yeah, Ohio State.
Yeah.
Ohio State went in the Penn State.
Battle State. Big battle test.
106,000 people.
Oof.
Urban Meyer put out a win.
Yeah, that's what he do, man. Yeah, shout out to Urban, man.
He got 2 wide receivers out there that he runs that same offense with.
Same shit. And on fourth down, you know what he gonna do. He been running the same fourth down play since bowling. Yeah, what's that? That's my coach, though.
It's your man.
So, but hey, we got a good coach.
That's how the coach.
Yeah, Dan Mullen, man.
That's how
Hey, we got a W, man.
Yeah.
In Starksville.
Yeah.
That's a good win.
Big dog win.
That's a good win.
It's a good win. So I'm happy about that.
Got 2 in a row.
Yeah, for sure. And Kentucky's legit now. That Kentucky lost don't look too bad.
Don't look bad at all.
Kentucky lost don't look too bad.
Shit, you call me and say, man, we beat them 33 times.
29 years in a row. I mean, shit. It's the
It
time.
Yeah.
Benny Snell, man.
Shout
Yeah,
out
for
to
sure. What's good? Let's get with our losers, man. What's good?
Penn State.
Penn State's a loser.
Well, James Franklin more than anything.
He can't win big games.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. He just made one bad decision. Keep the ball in the hands of your playmaker.
You have to.
And just ride your horse. Pause.
For sure.
Till he can't make it no more.
For sure.
And he overthought it. Some of us overthink things sometimes.
All the time.
He definitely overthought that play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Put the ball in Trey Masola's hands, let him win the losing game.
Exactly. Yeah. Just try to be cute.
Yeah. I think he's extremely overrated. I don't think that quarterback's. Yeah, for real. Like a lot of people.
Oh, the quarterback.
Chase McSorley.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I don't think he's legit like that. But,
Okay.
Yeah,
He's legit in college football.
College football. And I'm always looking
Yeah.
ahead. That's my
Next-
problem. Yeah, for sure. My number one loser is Vanderbilt, man. A win is a win. I get that, especially with Vanderbilt, but a 31-27 win against TSU. When you subbing out 2 stars, 3 stars, TSU subbing in stars.
Yeah.
They might not even have a star on it, you know, like
TSU had that game.
they had that game. Man.
Man.
I think, give it not necessarily a hot take. Somebody might think this, but I think Rod Reed said, you know what? I can't let this. I think he let him win that game.
Nah. I was there. He didn't let him win that game.
He let him win. He ran. They had not been conservative the whole game.
You're right.
They ran a fullback dive, a fullback sweep, and then they ran a running back draw. Then they passed the ball on 4th down, 4th screen.
I watched that game and I said the same thing. Like, why did he do that?
I'm telling you, because
I didn't say I don't think he pulled the plug and said just let him win, but I was questioning the play call. Right?
I think Rod said if this dude loses his game, he loses his job. In turn, if we beat TSU, it's a big deal, but it's not more. It's more of a big deal for this dude to be coaching in the SEC than this dude taking a win and beating the SEC team.
That's a hot take.
Amen, for sure. Hey.
I don't have another lose after that. That's a hot take.
I lose to Vanderbilt.
Yeah, man. Come on, Bob. That's a win and felt like a loss.
Yeah.
I saw it in Derek Mason's face.
But he needed that though.
He needed the win
after the Notre Dame loss. and South Carolina after that. He needed this.
Tight wins.
Tight.
He
didn't lose like that. He needed a blowout win. Is what he needed.
He just needed to get out the snide, bro.
Yeah.
He just
Get
needed
the ball, bro. Get on the left side. Yeah. Win your side.
It's gonna get rough for him. Gotta go to Georgia.
That's what I'm saying. You can't lose this one. You gotta get bowl eligible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You needed this one.
If y'all not bowl eligible, he's fired.
Yeah, we're gonna beat TSU. I mean, we're gonna beat Tennessee.
Yeah.
We're gonna beat Florida at home.
They're not beating us. We're gonna beat the shit out of y'all.
Florida at home.
And when is that? What's the date on that? The 10th?
Yeah, we got the next.
Yeah, okay. Is that homecoming weekend?
Nah, homecoming's the 19th, 20th.
Tennessee State homecoming?
Yeah.
Homecoming is the following week.
Yeah. I was about to say, gotta do a double dip. You got another loser? You good? Stanford. Bryce Love. Yeah. Damn, Bryce.
Yeah.
That's
but
tough.
people don't realize how good Notre Dame is.
Notre Dame good. Notre Dame good. They got their quarterback book. Yeah. It's tough. Yeah. Syracuse. You gotta win that game.
Okay.
Top quarterback goes out. You gotta win that game.
Third string quarterback comes in.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying the defense kept him in that game, though. Kept him around long enough to where that offense can get settled in. He can get used to running.
He was up 16-7, dog.
Yeah.
Halftime, 23-13 in the fourth.
Yeah.
You be thinking about this one all week.
Who's the best team in college football no one's talking about?
West Virginia.
Great question.
Michigan.
West Virginia's really good. Oklahoma.
I see both of those.
Oklahoma.
I can agree with both of those.
Oklahoma good as hell. Speaking of Oklahoma, college football players of the week, week 5. Anybody got another one other than Kyler Murray?
No, I do.
Yeah, me too. I got another one too.
I got Benjamin from Arizona State.
Ain't no question.
30 carries, 312 yards, 3 touchdowns, broke the school record.
Yeah, no question. Yeah, not for sure. He almost. What did he have in the first half? It was something crazy.
Damn close.
Yeah, damn near. It was something crazy in the first half. But Kyler Murray, though.
That's crazy.
17 for 21, 432, 6 touchdowns, 10 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown.
That's my guy.
Kyler Murray.
Just put himself in the Heisman vote.
Yeah, for sure. Tim, Tua, Willie G. Haskins.
Nobody else, no receiver stood out.
What you mean it was going to set for the Heisman?
He got beat by my boys this week, but
Okay.
you gonna see.
Yeah, okay.
A little tight.
And your man from Memphis, the running back from Memphis.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not getting a lot of clock. This week hurt him. On him 50 yards hurt him, but he could sit though.
Most definitely, man. You ready to go, Jeff?
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Let's do the FSP Fantasy Football. FSP Fantasy Football update. Let's start with You Choose a Side. Shout out to Weezy against Booby Spin. Booby Spin got a rough one out there. It's now 97.76 to 55. Weezy, how you feeling?
I'm just trying to go week to week, man.
You trying to go week to week?
My boys getting healthy.
Uh-huh.
Y'all in trouble.
You ready to roll?
My boys getting healthy, so they in trouble now.
All right.
They in trouble.
Move on to Myers' Faulty Memory. Shout out to D. Harris versus Now Watch God.
Now watch God. Now watch God hard.
Score is Myers' Faulty Memory 90. Now Watch God 122. All right. Move on to Cam Newton's Exposed Achilles versus the Squeakers. It's 144 to 106. The Squeakers gonna pull them out. Pause. Show me them TDs. Shout out to DP. Versus the Auto Pick All Stars. Auto Pick All Stars might have broke a record this week.
I seen that.
Put up 211.
Damn.
On Show Me Them TDs. 211 on Show Me Them TDs, I should say. To 90. I want to call DPC. How you feeling about that? That might be a record in FSP Fantasy Football. Winston's Eye Exam, myself, versus last place 2 years straight. Shout out to AB. We up 168 to 65. AB didn't even play his tight end, dog.
He had too much going on this week.
Yeah, apparently so. He had a lot going on in the this week.
What happened? He didn't
even put his tight end in the game. So, A Royale with the cheese versus Wayne Meese. Wayne Meese is up 113 to 86. I'm sorry, to 92. Excuse me, just updated. Shout out to Wayne Meese. Like they're going to get that W this week. And that is your FSP Fantasy Football update.
Week 4. Yeah, man, for sure. Getting rolled. Jeff, you feeling confident about this year?
I like my chances.
Ooh, I like when that age, you know what I'm saying?
I like my chances.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Hey, man.
We had a good draft.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. Shout out to Weez.
Yeah. That's it?
You
ready to roll?
He got his play. He getting healthy. He ready to roll.
Right. Yeah. What you looking at, dog? I was just saying what you was doing. That's what was going on. All right, fellas, let's move back to college football.
Okay.
Senior quarterback Kelly Bryant is transferring away from Clemson now that Dabo Swinney has named 5-star freshman quarterback and the best quarterback I've seen in a very long time, Trevor Lawrence. That's his team star. Now, Bryant, a former 3-star out of Wren High School in South Carolina, had been in the starting quarterback for the last 2 years, right? Yeah. But now that's going to extend to another school in 2019. Here's the question I have for you guys. Mm-hmm. Now, Bryant is still enrolled at Clemson.
Right.
So technically he could return to the team if he wanted to.
Right.
Should Bryant stay at Clemson or transfer out?
Go. You should go.
Yeah.
If they've shown you that they don't want you, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
This is it.
I can't say they've shown that they don't want him.
Yes, it did. They took your spot. You didn't lose. You didn't lose. They're telling you that this kid is better than you and you did nothing wrong.
Put your best player on the field to win the game.
That's fine. If I'm not your best player, you don't want me here, you making money off me, let me go get somebody else my money. So this somebody else my time that wants me. I'm out.
Yeah. Now teams that are in the hunt to get the 3-star quarterback, right. Arkansas, whose head coach Chad Morris was Clemson's longtime OC, who recruited him. Auburn, they'll have Jared Stidham out at the end of this year, and West Virginia, who will have my guy Willie G gone at the end of this year. So
I think Auburn makes the most sense ever to be a transitional quarterback.
Yeah. Florida's in the mix too, but we have Emory Jones as a 4-star. So.
I hope he don't go to Arkansas.
Damn. I think that's probably the place he's going to actually end up going. Shout out to Sean Watts. Damn.
Why you don't want to go to
Arkansas? They got a good running back. Rakeem Boyd looks good.
They're the worst team in the SEC. They're bad.
Yeah.
Who's worse than Arkansas? Let's keep this.
Y'all.
No.
Oh, they beat the hell out of y'all.
No. Arkansas is bad.
Veterans worst team in the SEC, bro.
No, sir.
No.
Absolutely
So
not.
for sure. No.
No,
It's not UT.
No. UT's going to contend. The
But
point
this
spread
year-
was 31. They covered that point.
Yeah, they covered
They
the
covered.
point.
He covered the 31 points.
It's 38 to 12.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
they covered.
UT is dropping down to having to cover a 31 point spread. It's
Tough
rough.
sled. But
It's
they
rough,
play
man.
Georgia Tech every year. Every year they play Georgia Tech.
Yeah, it's alright.
But no, we're not the worst team in the SEC. Arkansas is. I promise you.
Yeah.
We're gonna beat Arkansas.
Ole Miss. Y'all, Ole Miss pretty bad.
Yeah.
Ole Miss pretty bad.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's go to the NBA. And let's do our weekly Jimmy Butler update, guys.
Let's go to Jimmy.
According to Mark Stein, Jimmy Butler and his agent have informed the Minnesota Timberwolves Butler would like to go to the Miami Heat. The Wolves' asking price, they want cap space, young players, the world, and everything else. Where does Butler end up?
He's going to Miami. Ain't no question.
Think so?
They're just trying to figure out if they want to give up Josh Richardson, who is the young piece
That's
with a great, really good contract that keeps him there until 2021. So
And the upside.
and the upside, Josh Richardson, you put but Pat Riley is looking at it like, hey, I have Josh Richardson to play alongside Jimmy Butler, Hassan Whiteside, and they'll get a point guard in there. So, yeah, man. I mean,
Man, it's crazy that Jimmy Butler, that team is only going to be together for 1 year.
yeah, I mean, it's Jimmy's fault. Shit.
I don't think it's Jimmy's fault.
Did y'all
Yeah,
hear that the Sixers and they wanted? I mean,
Yeah, they tried to give.
They wanted Ben
They wanted
Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Quickly hang up the phone.
that's one of the things. You want who? I'm gonna call you back.
I think
Man.
it must be a late April Fool's joke. Right?
Yeah, now who the hell is going to give Ben Simmons away for Jimmy Butler?
Not right.
Who's not even going to, you don't even know if he's going to sign.
Exactly, man. No, you don't do that.
Hell no. You know Derrick Rose is going to start in Minnesota.
You know Derrick Rose. It's preseason.
I'm telling you,
Preseason.
bro, he's going to start.
He looked good.
Don't y'all be prisoner of the moment.
I'm not
Y'all
getting
get on me about
I
that.
stopped and said preseason twice.
Yeah,
Look good, though.
you look good.
Man, that's what I'm trying to tell you. D Rose, man.
D Rose look good.
All star.
You want to bet that? Cause
I'm just asking.
You gonna
I'm
bet that?
asking.
I need that action. What's up?
I'm asking.
No, okay.
You know who look good, though? Real quick, I know we got to move on.
Luka.
False. Markel False.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we knew that. Luka, though. You don't want to talk about
see
Luka?
Luka.
But the only thing about it, they still haven't played an NBA team yet. That's all I'm saying. They haven't played no NBA team yet.
Stick
Nah,
to
they
the
good,
guns, Jeff.
They haven't played an NBA team yet all yet.
Yeah, I get it. Let's talk about sneaker deals in 2018.
Okay.
Fellas. Celtics small forward Gordon Hayward has reportedly agreed to a massive shoe deal worth close to $100 million with Chinese sportswear brand Anta. Now, the 4-year deal includes a signature apparel collection. Anta is headlined by Klay Thompson, who signed a 10-year, $80 million contract. Lakers guard Rajon Rondo, and also boxer Manny Pacquiao.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with more than 9,000 stores throughout Asia, Hayward's collection will be marketed in both Asia and the U.S. Nike will have 10 business days to match the clause if they want to. Big deal, little deal, no deal for Gordon Hayward to sign with
Huge
Anta.
deal. Huge deal.
Yeah, coming off an injury. You get a $100 million contract
For 4 years,
for 4 years.
Klay
And-
Thompson has a horrible agent.
Yeah,
He has a horrible agent.
Klay Thompson was the sacrificial lamb.
I don't
sure.
give a damn.
yeah.
He signed a 10-year
That's
deal
true.
for $80 million,
Yeah.
and this boy right here signed a 4-year deal for $100.
Up to
Get rid of your agent.
no, but
Get rid of your agent.
he has to come back and be an all-star.
I don't give a damn. This dude
Yeah.
ain't been hurt. Klay Thompson ain't been hurt or nothing. He got 3 championships. He got 3 rings, and you signed a 10-year deal. Fuck out of here.
Let's keep it a buck now. Gordon Hayward is Nike. They don't need Gordon
They
Hayward.
can't match that.
They have Jason Tatum who on the same team. They have Kyrie on that team.
Right.
They have so many other players. Anthony Davis.
Cannot match that.
No,
deal,
man, they're not matching that.
But-
But did you know what?
Okay, talk to me.
We talk about this in Atlanta, man. Hey, Gordon Hayward's a top 5 player in the small forward position.
Top 5 player at the small forward.
You must have listened to Coach Pierce talk some shit like that.
No, he is though. Paul George, who's really a 2. Let's keep it a buck. Robinson plays a 3.
He's 6.
He's 6'8", but he plays a 2. Because Robinson plays a 3.
Yeah, I think more so he played the 2 last year after Robinson got hurt.
Thank you.
That's all I'm saying.
And he's gonna do that again this year.
Maybe, yeah.
So,
Okay.
KD, Braun.
That's more than 2. Where you put Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler, 2. Andrew Wiggins, they 3.
Yeah, but with
Kawhi.
definitely.
The arguments are
Okay.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
That's an argument.
It's
Too early.
That's an argument.
But it's an argument.
It's an argument.
That's an argument.
It's an argument.
And Gordon Hayward?
Top 7. It's gonna be a fight.
NBA top 7 is gonna be
top
tough.
7 is gonna be
tough.
He got a big boy age. He got a 4-year deal.
Nike doesn't need him. Good riddance.
Anta is going. They need a player like that.
Yeah,
because he can sell. He can do their lifestyle brand too.
Boston's gonna be good too.
Yeah, that's
you know
what I'm saying.
So,
He's a good player to latch on.
I'm telling you, dude. Klay Thompson was somewhere drinking a beer. He got a phone call that said, "Hey, bro, you know Gordon Hayward just got a 4-year deal from Anta."
Clay might have stock options.
Yeah, for sure.
So
because that 80 could be 100.
Man, 4 years to wear that ugly ass shoe, dude.
Shoe's trash.
Jay, would you do?
I haven't seen the Gordon Hayward.
You ain't seen Gordon
How
Hayward?
would you
But
be? I'm Gordon Hayward, and you Klay Thompson.
I'm taking that 100.
But
I got 100 for 4, and you got for 80.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to a little more serious topic.
For sure.
Everson Griffin of the Minnesota Vikings. On Monday, reports broke that Griffin was involved in a Saturday night incident at a Minneapolis hotel where he allegedly threatened to shoot someone.
Mm.
He allegedly told the staff that if someone went and let him in his room, that he was going to shoot someone. Says the Minneapolis reported to KSTP in Minnesota. Griffin missed last week's game. Originally said it was for a knee injury, but Vikings head coach Mike Zimmer told reporters after the game that his absence was due to a personal matter. On Tuesday, multiple reports were broke that Griffin was in a Minneapolis hospital. That's where things get serious. Being evaluated following Saturday's incident. ESPN reported that Griffin was getting assistance on a personal matter, while the NFL Network said his concerns for mental health predated Saturday's incident. Now, on Thursday, Everson released a statement on his IG page. That's a new way to go these days. In the summary, he says, "I am currently focused on dealing with personal issues with which I have been dealing with for a long time. Once I have time to address those issues, I hope to share my story with everyone."
Sure, man. Godspeed, man. Everson Griffin.
Figure it out.
People deal with a lot of stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
This dude he hadn't missed more than one game since 2010, man. His rookie season. Signed a big extension with Minnesota last summer. So I think he's just getting healthy mentally.
Yeah, man. He's got some things going on in his personal life.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. They said that
the wife.
for sure. They said that he had broken into Trey Wayne's house.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of
It's a lot
of layers to that. But the defense really needs him. I didn't know that how much Everson Griffin affected this team defensively. And they have so many players, man. He means a lot to that defense, but it means more for him getting healthy. Man. So Godspeed to Everson Griffin for sure. Before we get started with halftime, let's talk about some hockey, man. We're going to talk about this a lot. Let's go. I knew it had to be something.
It's a Preds break?
Yeah, for sure. No. It's Flyer center Yuri Lehtera.
Oh, okay.
I hope so. I hope I'm saying that right. Yuri Lehtera has been interviewed by police and named a suspect in a cocaine ring in his native Finland.
Okay.
Now, police say the investigation concerns 2 kilograms of cocaine that began circulating in January 2018, and that roughly $750,000 in jewelry and other valuables have been seized. And Lehtera will enter the final year of his contract in 2018-2019 on a salary of $5 million if he makes the Flyers roster. Will Lehtera be on the Flyers regular season roster when the season opens on September the 4th?
Nah, you can't have your hand.
October the 4th.
Can't be out here messing with the bricks.
Man, I had all white bricks.
Yeah.
Glass.
Right.
Yeah.
He got glass.
Yeah, for sure.
He's leave it alone.
Yeah, for sure.
Leave him alone.
But the good thing is, he does have a career to fall back on after hockey.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all great.
Yeah. You can always fall back.
Lehtera.
All he knows is yo.
All he knows is
Yeah, for sure. Probably fronting Mama Bosch.
Possibly.
I'm out.
Possibly.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Mama Bosch.
Lettera.
Yeah. Can we say, can we record it?
Mama Bosch was
Mama
out
Bosch.
here.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get started with halftime.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening. I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Your boy's live from the Titans game. So guess what? We're going to talk Titans football really quick. Titans are going to win this game against the Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champions. I don't think Carson Wentz is back to Pro Bowl caliber. So I think the Titans are going to be able to take advantage of that. Today, also, the signing of Eric Reed. What does this mean for the NFL? Is the NFL being more progressive now? Or is this a ploy to bring more fans back? What do you guys think about that? I want to move on to the bum of the week. The bum of the week is going out to the head coach for Clemson Tigers, Dabo Swinney. They benched Kelly Bryant for Trevor Lawrence to start. Mind you, Trevor Lawrence is very good, very talented individual, but has since gotten hurt. So where are the Clemson Tigers now? That's why you have to play this quarterback situation very carefully. So what do you guys think? I think he's the bum of the week. I'm just going to be real with you guys. There's no way that that guy can win that many games for you, lead his team the way he did. They were undefeated currently, and he gets benched for the newcomer, the young guy. He's a gunslinger. He's good, but Kelly Bryant's proven. I'm just saying. Hey, I am the coach, Coach Brown that is, Rue, and I'm gone.
And that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First thing he talked about, the Titans. Big win. Predicted that. Weezy, you're a resident Titans fan. Speak on you guys, man. How you feeling about it?
Oh man, we won it. I mean, we're 3-1.
3-1 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We beat we're number 1 in our division.
Yeah,
Beat the Super Bowl champ.
Yeah.
for sure.
We're good.
For sure.
Yeah.
I got a wide receiver now. My quarterback's playing with confidence.
Yeah.
Defense is playing great.
Yeah.
Malcolm Butler's trash, though.
Oh, boy.
I can't.
He
My
had a rough
defense.
day.
He's rough day. Alshon Jefferson's 6'5", though.
Bro, Janoris Jenkins guards people. He's 5'9".
And two different people. Two different people.
It's true. Fair point. Eric Reed, is this a sign of progress? Yes. Is it a sign of things that's changing within the NFL? No. Until I see Cap out there warming up on the sideline, until I see Cap in a football jersey, until I see Cap signing a contract on a Instagram page with the fist
With
up.
the fist up.
Hey,
I don't think you're gonna see it though.
yeah, no, for sure. That's when change happens. Eric Reed is a good ass safety, man.
Yeah,
He's a really good safety.
You know what was funny about that?
Mm.
Was that the Panthers tweeted out the picture of him with his fist up.
Yeah.
And they used the fist emojis when they
Yeah,
tweeted
see,
it out.
see.
They had no idea what he meant by that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
That-
Let me tell you what they were doing.
That guy running that
Stage.
Twitter account didn't have no idea.
Oh yeah, he did. I'm telling you, he did.
Okay.
They just trying. They're
Okay.
trying.
They're trying?
They trying.
Oh yeah, because their owner's gone. Their old owner's gone. They're trying to get a new face, a new way of doing things. Okay.
Kurt Coleman was there. He'd been there for 4 years.
Okay.
Cut him. They needed a safety.
All right.
They got one at Eric Reed. Hope he sticks out there and you know gets back to his Pro Bowl
Absolutely.
shape. For sure.
But I think Kaepernick might win this case.
Now this will only help the collusion case with Eric
He
Reed.
might
You
win
know
this
what's going
case.
to help this collusion case? The Buffalo Bills starting quarterback situation. That
That's
helps
right.
his collusion
For
case.
sure.
Yeah.
Those days.
Let's move on.
There's a lot of bad quarterback play
In Buffalo.
in the NFL. CJ Beathard. is our-
He started off pretty okay for y'all.
Shout out. He's from
They had a chance to win the
city.
game at the end.
Yeah, listen, some bad quarterback play going on in the NFL. For sure. We said Sam Bradford shouldn't have been playing.
Yeah, shit.
Hey, listen, Sam Bradford should have been put out the pasture
A long-
4 years ago.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's get started the second half, man.
The second half is underway.
Second half, full Sport Press podcast. We're getting back with basketball, Jeff.
There we go.
Before we start, I'm Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Joe.
Always was popping.
Cameraman, what to do? All right, so we are redrafting the 1996 NBA draft class. The astonishing depth of the talent in the 1996 NBA draft class puts it alongside the 1984 and the 2003 as the best classes of all time. But the intrigue in this particular draft lies in how radically different the NBA might look if things have gone differently. So this is the thing.
Okay.
We are here as a Full Sport Press podcast to redraft it. This is our first installment of doing this.
Let's do it.
1996, man.
Let's do it.
So we were asked, why in the hell are we picking 96, Jeff?
Okay. Let's think about it.
Let's do it.
96, to me,
Mm-hmm.
is the best draft ever.
Ooh. Is it better than 84 with Malone? I mean, no, not Malone. With Jordan,
King.
Stockton,
Stockton.
Barkley, Olajuwon?
That's tough.
That's tough, man.
But
That's
it's-
tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This draft, when we go through this draft, you'll see why.
For sure. Now, in redrafting the 96 draft, we have to consider
Mm-hmm.
we're not saying what should have happened.
Okay.
We're saying what was the best fit considering the fact of what they did throughout their career.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. So with 5 surefire Hall of Famers and 11 future All-Stars available in this lottery, many teams would have enjoyed far different fates if provide the opportunity that we have to redraft. But unfortunately for them, we're about to do it. Let's start with the number 1 pick, man. The Philadelphia 76ers. Now, their original selection was Allen Iverson. Who wants to go first with the number 1 pick for the Philadelphia 76ers?
Go ahead, Weezy.
I want Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bean Bryant, for sure. 1996, man. He was picked 13.
13.
Without question,
By the Hornets.
by the Charlotte Hornets, for sure. Now, Kobe's a Philly kid.
Yeah.
Did not get picked until 13. Allen Iverson ruled Philly in his prime at a high level, won an MVP, single-handedly willed the Sixers to a finals appearance in 2001. Won a game.
You got me feeling nostalgic right now.
For sure, won a game.
I'm shed a tear right now.
But I think the longevity of Kobe Bryant,
20 seasons, right?
20 seasons, yeah, 10-8, 10-24.
81-point game.
It'd been for sure.
He had an 81-point game by year 3.
This kid, man, would have been, it'd have been easy to build around him. I'm definitely picking Kobe Bryant, number 1 pick.
I also selected Kobe Bryant only because he was a hometown guy. And that story would have been great.
That is, I can't believe it.
Nah, I thought you were going to pick AI.
I can't believe it. Damn, Jeff, that's crazy. Yeah. But there's homegrown, like you said.
Yeah, it's just...
That was about the side factor, too. He's from Philly.
Yeah, no, he was the face. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
It would have been perfect. Yeah, I think they would have did that.
If he could have did the same thing he done with the Lakers, play with one team his whole career.
For sure.
That'd have been dope.
Most definitely. Let's move on to number 2 pick. The Toronto Raptors. The original selection was Marcus Camby.
Great choice.
Who's the redraft selection with the number 2 pick?
Want me to go?
Yeah, you got it.
This is Allen Iverson.
For sure.
This is Iverson getting to go to another country, get away from everybody, get to work on his game, get to do whatever the hell he want to do as a young man.
Okay.
He gets to be Vince Carter before Vince got to Toronto.
And then you think about this. You match him with Vince and T-Mac.
Or even before that, if it doesn't even fall that way, you match him with Damon Stoudemire and have that backcourt going at night. Come on, man.
It's true.
Come on,
He might have
man.
been answering Philadelphia, but this team answered the wrong question. Most definitely, man. He was electric, man, with the Sixers, man. It would have been perfect.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay. Yeah. Number 3.
All right.
The Vancouver Grizzlies. Now, their original selection was Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Who's the redraft selection at number 3?
I want Marcus Camby.
Marcus Camby at 3. Listen, you can't go wrong with this top 5.
You can't.
These are all really good players.
Yeah.
I got Steve Nash going here.
Really?
I have Steve Nash going here. He went to high school in Victoria. So the Grizzlies took a potential 2-time NBA MVP, man.
Okay.
And, it's, again, just like Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Your hometown kid playing in Vancouver. Now, I think if Steve Nash goes there, Vancouver never loses the Grizzlies and they never come to me.
Absolutely. Great statement. They won't now. The team never goes anywhere.
Yeah, Steve Nash is there.
Because Sharif Abdul-Rahim wasn't a franchise player.
Exactly.
But that's why I got Ray Allen going there.
Ooh.
Ray Allen, people forget young Ray Allen with the Bucks.
Right.
People forget how cold he was. So I'm going Ray Allen. Yeah, that's my pick.
Even with Nash, Brian Reeves, they didn't have anybody to get him the ball. Nash would have been able to get him the ball in spots. Possibly. It would have been, man, it would have been a good fit for big country for sure. Number 4, the Milwaukee Bucks. Their original selection was Stephon Marbury, which was traded for Ray Allen, whatever the case may be. Who's the redraft selection for number 4?
I kept it the same.
Yeah,
kept it the same with Steph.
Kept it with Steph.
I want Ray Allen.
Yeah, I want Ray Allen right here.
Okay.
Mainly due to the fact that they ended up getting him anyway. But in turn, I just don't think with Steph, and I'll get to Steph a little later. It's just not often that a Hall of Fame talent like Ray Allen slips to 4 in any redraft. But him going at 4 would be perfect, man. Loaded group of kids right here.
I got Steph with Glenn Robinson, and that could work. That could work. And Steph gets to be him out the gate, not having to worry about Kevin Garnett, feeding Kevin Garnett the ball. Gets to be Steph from day one.
Okay. That makes sense. I like that.
Yeah.
Number 5.
All right.
The Minnesota Timberwolves. Their original selection was Ray Allen, which was traded for Stephon Marbury that we talked about. What's the redraft selection right here, fellas?
Steve Nash.
Perfect.
Steve Nash playing with
Kevin
KG.
Garnett.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
He never leaves.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett he would never leave Minnesota.
Now, I can't say Kevin Garnett didn't have a point guard. He did have a point guard.
Yeah.
But Steve Nash, it's a different type of point guard.
And this is a different type of point guard. Even though Stephon Marbury's career averaged 8.5 assists, so he was getting people the ball. Yeah. He just wanted to be a man. Yeah. And that was the problem because KG was the better basketball player, for sure. Long term, most definitely. I have Peja Stojakovic going right here.
Really?
Yes.
This high?
Yes, man.
Wow.
I'm telling you, this is the shooter that Kevin Garnett never had.
Okay.
And yet very hard to pick him over future defensive player of the years, maybe, a couple of MVPs. But Stojakovic in his prime was one of the most underrated players and the perfect perimeter complement for KG. So creating a potent inside-outside situation. It took him a little while to get going, but I think it would have been. I think Peja would have. He played well with Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby's not getting you the ball in situations.
I respect that.
So Peja would have been perfect for KG. He needed a shooter, and Peja was a ratchet. He's a ratchet. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Number 6, the Boston Celtics. Now the original selection was Antoine Walker, who was a redraft selection here.
I had Peja right here.
Peja going here. Yeah.
Peja going right here.
Yeah.
Did he look like a Celtics player?
Yeah, because they had Dino Roger.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Shooter.
Yeah, for sure. They need him. I mean, listen, all these teams needed Peja Stojakovic. But
talk to me.
My redraft selection here was Marcus Camby.
Me too.
He was the number 2 pick in this draft. The defensive stalwart that I think that would have helped Chauncey Billups' career go the right way.
Yep.
And I know that Camby Raptors jersey is classic, but you can't teach size, man. And I think he had a lengthy NBA career. That was probably, I think it was pretty solid. With the Knicks,
he went to the chip. We didn't win. But Marcus Camby's career played out about as good as you thought it could do.
Most definitely.
No disrespect to him at all.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Marcus Camby a lot.
But, you got Chauncey Billups at the point, Paul Pierce on the wing, and a defensive player like Marcus Camby. It would have been nice. It would have been nice. I like Camby there.
And he developed a solid hook shot at that time.
Solid hook shot and a nice 17-foot jump shot.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Marcus Camby.
Marcus Camby, for sure. Number 7, the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, the original selection was Lorenzen Wright, who's a redraft selection here.
Now, I went with Stephon Marbury.
Okay.
It probably wouldn't have been good for him in LA.
In LA. Yeah,
But
he had a good time in LA.
Back in the day in LA too?
Yeah.
Before social media.
Now you gotta look. Now 96 he had calmed down in LA. Because Magic in 92 came through, dropped the bomb. So no, for sure.
Right.
For sure, yeah. I got Sharif Abdul-Rahim going here.
All right.
The number 3 pick.
We actually had the same notes, I guess.
Yeah.
Studied from the same test.
Yeah, no, for sure. The Clippers have been looking for a replacement small forward for Dominique Wilkins, Bernard King type of player. And I think Sharif Abdul-Rahim would have been that person. Averaging right around 19 per game during his rookie season.
Okay. 5
straight seasons, better than 20 points per contest. So this would have been a stalwart at the 3 position for years to come with the Clippers. So I like Sharif being there at 3. Go ahead, 7.
Not mad at that. I had Sharif as well.
Most definitely. Number 8, the New Jersey Knicks. The original selection was Kerry Kittles.
Shout out to Kerry Kittles.
Who you guys got going here?
I got Antoine Walker.
Cybertwan going here.
Shout out to you remember Cybertwan.
Hey, man. Cybertwan.
I said Cybertwan to somebody the other day. What the hell I was talking about?
They did, most definitely. Cybertwan makes sense. He's a hell of a player. Who you got?
Marcus Camby.
Marcus Camby going 8.
Yeah.
That's the number 2 pick followed to 8. That makes sense, though.
It makes
I'm telling you. For sure. I got Jermaine O'Neal going here, man. Found his groove in Portland late. Then got traded to the Pacers, and that's where you found his shit.
Yeah.
Found his shit.
Yeah.
3 straight seasons where he averaged a double-double. But him going with New Jersey, playing with Jason Kidd, hey, man, lights out, man. For sure. He'd have been a part of those 2 trips to the finals.
Most definitely.
Him at the 5 instead of Jason Williams. Then you bring in Kenyon Martin, Keith Van Horn.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Lucius Harris.
Shout out to Lucius.
Hey, man, come on, man. That's what I do, man. Number 9, man, the Dallas Mavericks. The original selection was Samaki Walker. You guys go on here.
That's why I had Jermaine O'Neal right here.
Jermaine O'Neal for sure.
Yo, Dallas.
Yeah. Who you got?
Jermaine O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal, for sure. Yeah.
Let him mature. Let him, go to Texas, find his way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be a part. He
playing with Steve Nash.
Yeah.
You think so?
You had Steve Nash going
No. I hadn't seen him going somewhere else, but that's where he ended up at. I'm just basing off. That's where Steve Nash was at.
He was there, but you had him going to.
I know where I had him going.
Okay.
But we based off what happened really, right?
Not really.
Okay.
We're going off a hypothetical situation. I got Antoine Walker going here.
Okay.
He stated he hung out at the 3-point line, right?
Later in his career, though.
In his life, he hung out at the 3-point line.
Cybertron had a little drive to him.
Good. He was a gifted passer, 6'8", but he hung out at the line. He would have been a force for the Mavs to make a decision. I think, hell, they might have taken Paul Pierce instead of taking Dirk if you already have Antoine Walker there. So it's tough to say, but I think Antoine Walker would have been a force for the Mavs. Came in the league at the right time, being in Dallas, not in Boston. All the fame stuff is going on.
But does he get Cybertron?
I think he gets a Cybertron. Hell yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, for sure. He went number 6. Him going 9. That's perfect for me, man.
Okay.
Samaki Dan Walker. Number 10. The Indiana Pacers, the original selection was Eric Dampier. All right, who you guys got going here at 10?
This where Antoine Walker goes right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Antoine Walker goes in here. Playing Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
Helps him out.
Yeah.
And yeah, Coach I can be happy about that. That get his boy a ring.
You know who go right here?
Who?
Page Star.
That's the perfect Indiana player.
That's who go right there.
That's a perfect Indiana player. If I didn't have him going so high.
Yeah.
You
had Page out of here early.
That's top 3.
No. That Page going 4.
Yeah.
That's top 5.
5.
Top 5. In need of a big man to spell Rick Smith, the Pacers would select Ben Wallace here.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, who went undrafted in 96. Become the defensive monster known as Big Ben, man.
Yeah.
Drops all the way to 10. Pairing him with Reggie Miller, Mark Jackson. Hey, man. 4-time defensive player of the year. Surefire Hall of Famer Ben Wallace. At 10. I mean, I'm bodying this right now. Tell you what. Number 11 is the Golden State Warriors. Before they became the Golden State Warriors, the original selection was Todd Fuller.
Shout out to Todd Fuller.
Who's the redraft selection here?
Kerry Kittles.
Oh, I got Kerry Kittles.
That's who I had.
Young Kerry Kittles right here.
Yeah, no, for sure. Often injured.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I play basketball like Kerry Kittles.
Did you?
Yeah, for sure.
I can see
him and Lawrence Moulton.
Kerry Kittles' college game was nice.
So you want to be like Kerry Kittles?
That was one of my favorite players. Him, Lawrence Moulton, Ed Coder, Jason Kidd.
Smooth game.
Yeah, for sure.
Smooth.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was fun to watch Kerry Kittles, man, but injuries really slowed him down. He's a coach now.
Yeah.
Averaged 16 points a game during his rookie season. Yeah. So if you look at him, the way he played, if the injuries didn't catch up with him being at Golden State, he would have missed all this great Golden State run, but I think he was taking a smidgen too early, going 8 in 96.
Mm-hmm.
Him going 11 makes the most sense. Yeah. Most definitely. Number 12 is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, their original selection was Vitaly Potapinko. Who is the redraft selection for 12?
Go ahead, Wiz.
Eric Dampier.
You got Dampier going here? Big Z, man. It just makes sense, man.
Just winds up there. Yeah. Go ahead, get done
early. Big Z might be a Hall of Famer.
Close.
He'll be close.
He'll get close.
Yeah, man, for sure. He averaged double digit scoring for every season he was in Cleveland, except for his final one. It's awfully tough to find a player 7'3" like Big Z.
Skill set.
Yeah, for sure, man. Jumper. He can pass.
Absolutely.
His feet. He got smoked late in his career.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't age well.
Yeah, he didn't age well.
Yeah.
Big Z was a player, man. Number 13, the Charlotte Hornets. The original selection was Kobe Bean Bryant. Who's the redraft selection here at 13?
I had Big Z right here.
Big Z.
Big Z. Yeah, for sure.
Charlotte.
I had Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher going here.
Yeah. Just a serviceable point guard coming in, get to play with D. Wagner.
Right.
It'd be good for Derek Fisher.
Yeah, for sure.
Considering everything he actually accomplished in his career.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. The Hornets were without a center after Zoe left, so I'm taking Eric Dampier here. Just makes the most sense. It's just Eric Dampier was a serviceable 5. Yeah. Like if you needed a 5 to come in, sweat, defend, Grab some rebounds, foul really hard. Eric Dampier at 13. Long career.
Yeah.
Serviceable.
He might have just retired like 2014,
Sure.
15.
He was on the
benches
Heat
everywhere.
He's on the Heat team, man. Yeah.
He got a ring, I think.
That might be.
I think he was like the 11th or 12th man on one of them championship teams.
He blocked 1,300 shots, man, during his 16-year NBA career.
Oh,
16.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. So, and the last pick of the draft, number 14, the Sacramento Kings. Now, their original selection was Peja Stojakovic at 14.
Perfect.
That was a great pick. The last pick of the draft. Who goes here and why, fella?
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher with the Kings.
With the Kings.
It makes sense. Yeah. Arkansas Little Rock. Shout out to watch. Slippery fish.
Play with Gotti Divac.
That damn fish is slippery.
He's a slippery damn fish.
Yeah,
Watch
man.
God.
Yeah,
You
You gotta watch that damn fish. That damn Derek Fisher, man. You watch him.
Yeah.
Because he'll sneak you.
Watch him.
Derek Fisher will sneak your ass.
You know what though? Man, Barnes want all that though.
Yeah, he want all the stuff.
Derek Fisher on the list forever.
He's on the list.
Forever. He can't come off the list.
Hell no.
I saw Derek Fisher on a commercial for him on what's it called? Reality TV show.
Come on. D Fish made $25 million coaching.
Coach.
D Fish
He can't coach again though.
Will never coach again.
D Fish had 10 homeboys and he got 3. For real.
If that.
That's crazy.
He got one good friend.
Yeah,
he
he
just
might
stood
have.
by.
Yeah, and it's Sean Watch. Watch God. Then my redraft selection was Lorenzo Wright, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Clippers took him in the lottery, 7th overall. A little too early. One of the benefits of redrafting, you get a player who can play alongside somebody. So you match him with C. Webb? Come on now. That's solid. Yeah, you build around him, C. Webb. Put Bobby Jackson out there. You got a bunch of players, man. And Lorenzo Wright, man, would have been perfect in Sacramento. For sure, man. That was fun, man.
Oh, that's where I had Ben Wallace going.
Benjamin Wallace.
Put him next to C. Webb. They a little tougher. They're a little tougher to go against them Lakers back then. You know what I mean? They need some toughness back
because they wasn't doing them for flopping.
You know what I'm saying? They need some toughness.
You gotta get tough.
Yeah, a little tough.
Gotta get tough.
Tough, bad steak tough.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah, bad steak. I gotta tell you about the bad steak I had this weekend.
Oh, really?
Bad. But yeah, man, that was fun, man. The 14 picks of the lottery. 97 coming up soon.
Okay.
Yeah, man. We're gonna do football too. Redraft the lottery. They don't have lottery, but the first 14 picks of football too.
All right.
So it'd be a doozy.
Yeah,
for sure, man. Basketball's here. Hey, top 7 season is looming.
Yeah.
You know, hey,
fight.
Hey, you know, I get those lists ready. That's another show in the book, fellas. They had a late show. Yeah, for sure. Shout out to the cameraman.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to you, Weezy. You know, we late every week because of you.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you just late.
I'm always on time.
What's up with you, man?
And let's see.
Everybody hear this, man.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I'm
always here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Here, ready to go.
Out there to laundry like that.
Sure.
Here, ready to go.
Trying to
prepared.
Yeah.
Got my notes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm ready to get in the game.
I
don't need a pregame.
Yeah, allegedly.
I'm just ready to go once we start.
Allegedly.
Woo! Not going coach. Put me in. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, for sure.
No warm up.
For sure. Yeah, now you sure ain't got no warm up.
You ready to go for sure then?
Who me?
Yeah.
Oh man, 238 of them things.
Yeah, so no.
For sure, man. And tweet us with questions throughout the week in Full Sport Press, man. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumb up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend that's always on time, man. About that Full Sport Press podcast. Weezy.
Everything paid for, baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, bro.
Man, the revolution will be podcasted, and we are out.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.